guess I should have done that before I did this part of it.
For years after the murder, finding Angie's killer was Carol's reason for living. Through 3
What a short intro that was, right? Right. Why did I do that? Well, because sometimes things need to be shortened up. Good evening, everybody. It is Friday night. We are the Custom Paint Live Trio. On bass, we have Casual Crafter. Casual, give us a bass line. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
You see, the bass player is always talking. No, I'm kidding. All right, Casual Crafter, what are you doing tonight?
Well, you know what? You had approached me a while back that you wanted to tackle
Aggressively.
Nurse. Yeah, right. You wanted to tackle Nurse Chapel aggressively, and I told you, well, I already did it for my channel. But I thought, you know, I have this #1 laying around, and you've got a Nurse Chapel. We might as well paint them at the same time because it's the same character. What was her name? Marjorie. What was her name in real life? The actress.
Why'd you do that to me? Why? I know her name, but now my jaw. Now, God, I can't.
Gel or I don't
know.
Something weird.
It's Christine Chapel. Jesus, man. Honestly, I wish you wouldn't have done that because I can't think.
Jspy's furiously looking it up right now because he's just that kind of guy.
Majel Barrett.
There you go. I told you it was Majel something. Well, we're gonna be painting her head today. Show everybody yours.
What? Oh,
your head.
My head.
It's a little different. The face is the same, but the hairdo is totally different. So we're gonna have 2 different paint apps here. If you have this one handy, pull it out. If you got the Nurse Chapel, pull that out. Because we're gonna get started. And I think we have Jspy doing something sinister in the background. What are you doing, Jspy?
John?
I think he's looking.
I'm going to be 3D modeling
underwear. Wow.
I'm going to be 3D modeling the computer and the table, the wedge-shaped table at the computer.
Oh, so
from Star Trek.
So Christine Chapel's basically, I guess I wouldn't call it a nurse station. I think you know, it's almost like the check-in point where they would come and check in to sick bay.
Yeah, one of the differences, I think that's a rectangular table, and I was talking to Crafter, and he suggested doing the wedge-shaped table. So I'll be doing that.
Like the conference table.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Oh.
it's
Not that
conference
big,
table.
but
It's
yeah.
actually there's actually pictures of it. It's the crew table. They have it in the crew quarters, and they also have pictures of it in sick bay. It was like I guess a standard weird looking table that they use. Oh, here we go. We got some people here. Obsidian,
Blackadder.
Warrior Gaming. Hello, welcome. And oh, it's Blackadder. I see. Welcome, Blackadder.
We're gonna turn. I'm gonna put the chat on the overlay for a little bit until we get going, so that way, when they comment, we'll see it on. Everybody will see it on the side.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. So yeah. So we're gonna try 2 head paints, 2 different, same actress, 2 different characters, and at the same time, Jspy is going to be designing the actual or an actual crew station that she would sit at.
Does that mean I'm gonna have to get my sick bay out? Oh, he doesn't have. It's gonna take a while, right? You gotta
Yeah,
print
this is
it.
this is just a design, right, John?
Yeah, I'll print it later, but this is just the design now.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm excited to see it.
So what you're saying to people out there that don't know like how 3D printing works, you can't just design it on the computer, press a button, and it spits it out.
No, I mean, you can design it, and then there's a couple of steps involved, and then you can get it to the printer to print. Yeah, I'm not going to explain all that.
No, right. So you have to turn it into a file, and that file you have to load into the printer, and blah blah blah, and then.
Right.
Yeah.
And probably in pieces as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Wow, check that out. Well, it definitely sounds fun and complicated all at the same time.
Yeah, very technical. Well, how about
let's
this? Let's get it simple. Pull out your Sunkissed Peach and your Burnt Umber. It's like a dark brown.
So
We get
my
started on
son,
Nerd Chapel.
so my Sunkissed Peach is actually going to be natural buff.
Let's compare the colors. Put it up. Let's see the bottom.
So you're kind of
It's a little brown, so you probably don't need to add this brown that I'm going to add. Okay.
all right. I'm just gonna
I'm going to take my Sunkissed Peach paint and I'm going to put it in one of my trays, and then I'm just going to add like this trick actually came from Dan Hayes. I was talking to him about painting female faces because I don't really know how to, and he's painted many, so he knew a lot about this stuff.
I find, in my experience, the first thing you need to do before painting a female face is usually ask their permission. That gets it up.
You don't want to just do that because if you notice, I just put like dip my brush in here and put it in there because I still want to keep the Sunkissed Peach color, but yeah.
Really?
But I just wanted to give it a little brown tinge. So yours might work out well.
Okay, so let me put on my eyeballs. Testing. Okay.
We're painting the face first just because we want it to dry because I'm going to be doing some makeup stuff and it needs to be perfectly dry before I do that. So
now what brush are we using here, big guy?
I'm using a bigger brush just to get it laid on. I'm using one of my flat brushes, and I'm going to do use the thinner one to do some of the detail for the hair so I don't get it into the flesh. But at this point, if I get a little bit into the hair, it's not a big deal. And it looks like because it's a light color paint, we're going to have to probably do a couple coats. That's why I'm attacking this first.
12 years and then at 35, we've done more than a decade of hard
Yeah, I see. Yeah, this is definitely not a.
Scott.
What?
I think your TV's on. I hear something.
Oh,
Or those
I have.
voices that torment you at night.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it's a little bit of both. Voices, the tormenting night voices. What the hell? Okay. Got a little indie rock going in the background.
Yeah, I hear.
Music to paint by.
All right, so looks like I got my first coat of the flesh down, and let's see what yours looks like.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I got I don't know if we got any chats coming or not.
No,
Okay.
I don't see any chats.
Okay.
I can see
Yeah,
him on my
'cause-
screen. It's just Blackadder.
Okay.
He's probably just watching us while he does other things.
Good show.
JD Makes was supposed to get his head out and paint with us. I don't know. I haven't seen him in the chat because he said he had the head.
Oh, really?
I'm hoping that maybe he can paint the Mugado with us because he had some ideas on the Mugado that I stole.
So what's the now what's the not getting off track, but what is the situation with Mugatu as far as like you're gonna have the heads this is like your own creation?
Oh no, I stole them from Migo, so don't tell Migo. But I use my new silicone mold set and my plastic casting stuff,
Right.
and I made some Mugado heads.
Yeah, this
So don't
is
tell 'em.
really this is looking rough, man. This paint.
Yeah, it might be a little too brown. Why don't you add like some pink to it, 50-50? Do you have pink?
Let me see. Shoot, do I have pink available? All right, I'll tell you what. Let me go look for my pink. Let's give John some screen time.
Yeah, tell us what you're doing.
Jspy.
All right, so right now I am. Sometimes when I'm designing this stuff, if I have reference pictures, well, the first thing I do is I look at a lot of pictures, and then I do a little bit of sketching of what I'm drawing, so I get more familiar with it. And then if I have good straight front angled pictures, sometimes I'll import those and just kind of trace over that, so I'm just getting proportions right. This looks like a 3x4 screen, but the picture was relatively straight on, so I just traced that. Of course, that's just the front, and it's it'll help maybe a little bit, but there's still a lot after tracing a two-dimensional picture anyway. So I'm just getting started though. So
Looking good.
well,
Well, I mean, I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
Yeah, right. I mean,
You're learning how to paint. Actually, you're doing pretty well. You're as good as I am at this point, right? So I need to get started on this three-dimensional doo-woppy thing. I'm sure it has a technical name.
So
I have a 3D printer.
should learn how to use that.
I know. I did print some guns. I don't know if you guys can see this on.
You can't see nothing until I switch
no.
the screen back. I'm sorry. I'm under my bed.
I was able to print some guns out, and they look pretty good. I sent you one right in the mail, Jspy, and it came all torn and tattered.
The envelope.
Yeah, didn't work too good. The guy at 7-Eleven did not believe me.
Oh, here, let me show you the. See, I was able to 3D print a Tommy
Oh
gun.
yeah, that does look nice.
And I tried to print some phasers for us, but I was unsuccessful. So I have this guy coming over who's like an expert, not as probably expert as John, but he does a lot of 3D printing. Oh, it's Chris Connolly! I told Chris that when we do Abbott and Costello, he's got to be online with us.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He knows all
Absolutely.
about Abbott and Costello.
Do we have a good see? Because actually, I would love to do a fresh sculpt other than the ones that are going around are the ones from Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
Yeah, with the hats.
Oh, is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have a problem with copying those heads just because the hat may be an issue. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think it's actually from a model kit. I think, pretty sure.
But let me show you the Mugatu. I mean, it came out pretty cool. It's pretty clean. I don't know if you can. Came out pretty clean. I was impressed.
So so that's just a direct same.
Yeah, I just copied the head.
Oh, I thought you added something to it, dude.
The stem.
No, wait a minute. Wait. Let me see it.
Here, let me tilt this up.
You're kind of whited out there.
Let me see if this works. Yeah.
So, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look at that again because I thought Migo Mugatu was a like the actual head doesn't look like the Mugatu at all. Just
This one looks like the Mugatu. And when I
Right.
put it on that white body that I got from Classic TV Toys, the Snow Ghost. Boy,
So
it
you
looks
sure?
cool.
So you sure that that's Migo?
It could be who did the reproductions?
Oh, well, that's MC, but that's still
Yeah, it was an MC. It has the party rocking outfit too.
Okay. Well, that's still taken from Amigo's sculpt. That's just a direct copy of that. Anyway.
Okay, so did you find your pink?
Yeah. So I blended it and I painted it and.
Oh yeah, okay, that's pretty close. Look.
Yeah, the light the light that shines on her right side is kind of washing out on your screen.
Well, see, I'm sitting at my ping pong table because my kids my son and his wife are staying with us right now. They had
Right.
an electrical fire at their house, and so
Oh, no kidding.
no,
Is everybody okay?
yeah, he heard the arcing. It was like at 4 o'clock in the morning or something, and so he thought somebody was like trying to use a blowtorch to cut something off, like his gate or something, or his car. So he runs outside and he sees all this sparks coming out of the outside box.
Wow.
Crazy.
What did it turn out to be?
You know what? The house was built in like the 70s, and I guess there was some sort of like copper shortage, so they use aluminum wire. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yep, sure does. Transparent aluminum. It sure does.
Mr. Computer, let me talk to my mouse. Hold on.
Yeah. Marty, put down the mouse, walk away.
All right,
Yeah.
so we got our first coat of the flesh, right?
Why is his comments oh, hey, we need
Man,
Chris
you gotta meet Chris. Oh yeah, you did when we were doing the crafter challenge.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. The
Oh,
Creatures
yeah.
of the Black
Chris
Lagoon.
Handbrake. All right,
Yeah,
Scott,
man.
this is where we differ, okay? So pay attention because you'll paint it incorrectly. You got your antique parchment?
My who?
Antique parchment. It was like off-white.
Off-white. Well, you're getting fancy on me. So I do and I don't. What does that mean? Well, that means I have to go. I thought I had everything dialed in here.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go back to Jspy and see how he's doing on his.
Well, I do have beachcomber beige. That's not what the beachcomber beige was for.
No.
No.
It's antique parchment. You need to have she's a platinum blonde, and then see,
Oh.
look, I have her here.
So, antique parchment. Shoot.
Yeah.
You said that's like a off antique white.
It's off-white, yeah. You might be able to get away with a white because we're going to use an Agrex Earthshade.
I got wicker white.
It just can't be spark short.
No, I I have all these new paint. I just got it. Oh, here's where that thing is. All right. Well, okay, that's luck what happens.
For the rest of you at home, antique parchment. Go ahead and start there.
Antique parchment.
Now, if you have the number 1, you're going to use a brown, like a burnt umber, real dark brown. And I'm doing number 1, so I'm using this.
Okay, here we go. Oh, don't fall. Okay, there you go. I got it. Dolphin gray.
I think I'm going to switch to red oxide. It looks like my burnt umber may have taken a turn for the worse. It looks like it might have, I don't know, gotten old or something. I've gotten old, but I still work.
Well, but you're retired.
Yeah, but I'm not broken or anything.
Okay, so in keeping with the program, so for the hair, you're saying
an off-white. Unless you're doing number 1, then it's going to be a dark.
So let's create an off-white, shall we? How do you off-white? I got Screaming Skull.
Oh, Screaming Skull will work.
Okay. I know you're just saying that to get it moving. But look, hey, look what I found. This is what I was looking for. These are all different flesh. So basic skin, I got.
Oh yeah, you need the peachiest, palest skin you can get, and you're gonna need it for Yeoman Rand too when you do that.
Like this right here, light flesh.
Yeah. Switch over to light flesh.
Light flesh for what?
For the top coat of your face.
Okay. Well, I'm doing the antique white first, though, right?
Nah, I'd get the face painted because you need to make sure it's dry.
Oh, but okay.
Just put on it'll the one that you have on there is kind of like a base coat.
Okay.
So it'll be
Gotcha.
good. And don't do like I did. I just put some black paint or brown paint.
Oh, today, did you know that? Today is Major Barrett's birthday.
Oh, really?
Far
well,
out.
yeah, that's why we're doing this, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what the plan was, remember?
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
We wanted to do this on her birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She passed in 2016, didn't she?
What?
Didn't she pass in 2016?
She lives forever in our heads. Let it remain that way. She's not past, she is present. Okay. But yeah, I think you're right with that. So this actually looks, I don't know. I have to let this dry because this looks a little white to me.
Well, that peach is very, very pale.
You're asking me, or are you saying to me?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, the peach that I'm using is very pale.
Okay, well, we have that in common. And this is like Valero or Valahagro or whatever. How you
Okay, hold on.
that.
Chris says 2008. I guess I was off by about 8 years.
Chris, how tall was she? No, that's I'm being serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's a reason why.
I thought you were giving him the business.
No. There's a reason
Chris knows
why.
a lot about a lot.
Well, there's a reason why I'm asking.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It's a good
Remember,
reason.
this is
It's
a
not-
family show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
this
family
is-
show.
See, but you went there. Now you got me thinking. But no, it has nothing to do with anything like that. No, seriously, Chris. If you know how tall Major Barrett is in real life, it actually benefit me to know that. For
Yeah, that'll let me know if I need to use a Type S body or a Migo body.
she's looking a little ghostly
Are you sure?
here. I mean, we'll see how it dries. But okay, so while that's drying, I can go on and do
The hair.
yeah.
This is actually starting to look like number one. I didn't think that.
Oh. How tall is Major Barrett in real life? How tall was she? That was the question. This screaming skull, there might be something wrong with it.
Why?
With the I don't know, yeah, I mean it like if it makes sense, it looks like it might be old.
Yeah, that's what happened to my burnt umber right now. It looks old and clumpy, and it's.
Oh, I'll tell you one reason why too, because I think the bottom's kind of crusty. Well, so I just pulled from the bottom. Okay. Oh, really? She's 5'9". Wow, I'm 5'9". Interesting. So, yeah. So the reason why I asked is because, so personally, I thought she. Well, I think it's not that I don't think that anymore. I think she's hot. I always have, and I really, really, really liked her as number one. I was like, there, now you're talking. Now you're talking.
You know what? I read that people in the test screening did not like her character
Because she was a woman in command.
Yeah.
But she would work in today's. When you watch an old show like that, it's I can only imagine like the disdain in younger folks seeing not necessarily not Star Trek per se, but anything from the 60s. I mean, my God, man, women were so absolutely just helpless. I mean, the slightest little thing, it's like why is she fainting? And now in the movies.
Or when what's her name, Yeoman Rand would clutch at Captain Kirk.
Yeah, I mean, and Star Trek wasn't even, or like somebody, like something awful happens in front of them, and then they cover their eyes and turn their heads because like don't let the women see. Like are you kidding me? And that even though that these were I'm specifically talking about, because I've been watching a lot of the westerns, so like Wagon Train and stuff like that. I'm just thinking like, God bless, man, these women are just as helpless and pitiful, and I'm thinking like they had to sit there and just play that role. I mean, but then you get somebody like Barbara Stanwyck, and she would do her stuff. And she didn't play even on Big Valley, as a woman in her later 50s. she didn't play that type of vulnerable character. You know, she was always getting into some shit, you know, trouble. But now you know now but now on the opposite on the opposite side of that, you know, it's kind of hard to to you know to watch or sit there and see previews of a show like Equalizer, and Queen Latifah is the yeah, okay. That's a little bit hard to believe as well. Not because, you know, of anything other than, you know, just playing that particular, because I know who Queen Latifah you know, it's like, okay. All right, so now it looks like I just painted the same color paint that it was to begin with again. This kind of looks like the khaki that I did the original, whatchamacallit. I don't know if oh.
Yeah, I should have waited for this to dry because now I got some of the. I was trying to cover up the brown that I flipped on, and it's not totally dry. And this very pale complexion is very unforgiving, isn't it?
As far as just
Trying
well,
to get it covered and
yeah, kind of like this hairline. Trying
the
to
hairline.
find the hairline on Christine. I think I just created my own hairline.
You know what?
Yeah,
this
paint-
this
this
sculpt
paint-
is starting to look like her.
I told you, but this paint is acting weird. It's acting a little weird here. I'm gonna have to step out and go get a paper towel. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is looking like her.
I told you it would.
Wow. Okay. I didn't think it would be as good as it is.
I mean, look, it's like I said. As far as I'm concerned, you know, I actually liked her. I like that look on her. I gotta grab a paper towel.
Are we going to segue to John and see what he's up to?
I walked away.
Yeah, sure. Well, here's the monitor so far, and this is
Hey, that looks spot on, man.
one picture of it.
Are you going to make Scotty watching it?
Ha! No, that's the real one, and then that's what I got so far. And
Wow.
it's making me nervous doing this in front of 3 people watching. But I'm like,
Why?
why did I do it like that? I don't know.
Hey, you know what? You're lucky a lot of Trekkies aren't on because they'd be criticizing it.
Oh, I know. It's like, the proportions are off by
Yeah.
millimeter.
0.5%. Yeah, JD's. I don't think he's on, but yeah, he would call you on it. He knows his stuff.
But I think
Oh,
it's
so
pretty
look at that. So this whole time, so I still don't understand why. Now I wish I would take a couple minutes out of my life and figure it out. Why the comments are over here on the right hand side, but at least it's translucent so you can see through them.
Yeah, that's a good feature. Do you know what button you pressed?
I didn't do anything. I think
Oh.
just before, because when we have this screen, it doesn't conflict with when you have the whole screen. It has to.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me try. Oh no, that's gonna full screen that.
I'm going to do the hard part now. I'm going to do the eyes. This is always the hardest.
Gosh, we're going there already.
Well, I don't know. Have you finished the hair?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you look.
All right,
Yeah, let me-
Scott, here's your brush. Look, it's the 20.2 or 20/2, 20/0. Sorry.
Hey, look. I'm the full screen me, so you can see.
Yeah, it's coming along. Is it dry, is her face dry enough that you can paint the eyes? Any question? Don't do it. Let me show you what I'm doing so you can see
Okay.
how it works. All right, I'm just gonna trace out the upper lid, and I'm gonna do it to the inside of the eye, and I'm gonna put a little curly Q at the end. That goes up a little bit. And then I'm gonna trace underneath the eye. And it looks like terrible right now, but I'm hoping once I fill it in with the white, it'll work out. Do you see the little raccoon effect? I do the same thing over here to the other one. Looks like this one I messed up a little bit on, but you know what? It's going to be the same thing. If you just put all the black into the eye like that too, not a problem, because we're going to add the white when it's dry, and it's going to take care of the issues that we're going to have.
So the curly Q is the important part.
Yeah, and you can always taper it back if you need to.
Okay.
See, like I messed up on my curly Q over here, but
Mhm.
I'm going to come back with my paint and kind of bring it back. This eye looks a lot better than this one does. So let me see if I can take care of that with my face paint, just so I can define the curly Q thing.
Wow, look at John. He's done.
Yeah, did the whole room.
Jeez, even got the little who's he what's in the background. Yep.
Hey, John, that's looking really good. I like
Well,
the picture.
actually, I think the chair is out of proportion. It's an actual picture. Yeah, that's what you say, but it's an actual picture. Oh, okay, but
We're trying to sell it, Scott. Come on.
it's joke. It's a criticism joke. Ha ha.
I got it.
Yeah.
So Chris, Scott is using Restream. I find, why am I using Restream? Because Restream I can go. It just seems. I see there's Streamlab and there's StreamYard or something.
Yeah, I
But
think I have a StreamYard.
Okay, yeah, Restream I can do multiple. I can have like the standard 10 guests, but I can do multiple platforms at the same time, and like a lot of them. So I know they're pretty much all the same, but I just haven't tried the others yet. There's something about StreamYard, not the one you're talking about, not Streamlab, but StreamYard that doesn't have the there's like a key feature that it doesn't seem to have that I needed, so I stayed away from that one. All right, so I think I'm gonna try the eyeballs.
Yeah. Well, see, I did it two different ways. I tried to trace out the eye, but then I filled it in completely with the black, just because whichever one's easier for you.
Okay. Yeah, so my biggest issue here is going to be so what black are you using to do that with? Is that
I have my Abaddon black.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use. Okay. Abaddon.
But but I'm gonna have to let it dry because I've laid on quite a bit. I guess it's a good time to do the lips. All right, I got my bar soap. And what I do with this is I use it to make my washes.
Hey, so hold on now. If you're talking key information, I'm starting to do my eyes, so I can't.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let you do your eyes.
No. I mean, just key information, because I'll just have to ask you to repeat that.
Yeah. Well, I'll just wait for you. It's not a big deal.
All right. Oh God, so I'm gonna try to do it exactly how you said. Oh Lord, come on,
The
man.
little curly Q. The curly Q is the hardest part, man. I hate eyes. Honestly, I hate eyes. I'm never happy with the eyes. Never.
Yeah. Welcome to the eye club, because aye, Captain. I don't think I'm gonna be happy
Aye.
either. Oop.
I will say that the little brush that you talked me into works a lot better.
Dang it. She's got Betty Davis. Trying to do this on camera, but it's hard. I'm not trying to copy you purposely, but this the right eye, it's just the angle is just so it's harder. Yeah, she looks like somebody punched her. Okay, well.
Yeah, the eyes are going to be hard, and it's going to make or break it too. That's just the problem.
Yeah, well, Houston.
I like it when I do a model where I don't have to mess with the eyes.
Well, she's got a little zombie going for her now. Looks like she's lost some sleep. Wow. Damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my... Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so I've... Yeah, I've got issues. I've got eyeball issues, definitely. I went too far down on the left eye, and...
Well, you can always go back and clean it up. I had to clean mine up. That's a good thing about this paint. You know, it's like, okay, well, I made a mistake. I went too far. Okay, well, I'm just going to go back and I'm going to repaint it until I get it right. Oh, boy, I think I got it right. Can you see it, Scott?
Well, I'm painting, so...
Oh, never mind. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, I glanced at you, yeah.
Then I'm going to take back some of the black because this looks a little too much. And to do that, I'm just going to use my my flesh paint. It's kind of like that little curly Q is just a little too much, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. My car lots look great. Oh, I'm glad. I think I could probably do a better job now though, Chris, honestly.
Send them back.
Send it back. I think Chris was one of my first viewer requests.
Did he? Did he ask you if you could do a solo?
Well, no, I do for
solo. We can't hear you.
no, whatever.
A tenor. You sing tenor? 10 or 20 miles away?
God, you're just full of them, aren't you?
Yeah, I sure am.
Man, I'm getting so far ahead. I better stop.
So look, let me zero in. First of all, my brain is starting to go to sleep with this thing here. It squeezes the life out of my. Okay, so here's the grade. Ready? Full screen. Boom. Yeah, she's got some issues. What the hell?
Hey, no. Now you're going to put in the whites, and things are going to be tightened up. Put on her left eye.
What's going on?
Okay, look. I guess front facing the right eye. You need a little more black underneath it. See how the left eye looks very like defined? You need some more black paint on the right hand side. Right facing.
So on her right hand side. So
yours.
Maybe this side.
Right. No, put her facing your right hand side.
So that eye.
That eye. On the bottom. See how mine looks now that I've got the white in there? This is what you're going for. Just
Hold on.
Get to mine real quick and take a look.
I'm Yeah. Yep. See, I have different eye holes. My eye hole.
Well, here, let me pull out my other one. This one really, I got lucky on her. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, see how her. Yeah, she's got hard eye holes. Eye holes. But yeah, that's a good example for me. And actually, this brush, I'm gonna try my new 2.0.
Like a director of surgery. Chris, I love you, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to get you on. I think maybe even Greg. How's he doing, by the way?
We have Greg Harris.
From,
different Greg. Different Greg.
Oh.
What the hell? How did I paint her nose? Mine's got a nose ring now.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Yeah. Guess I gotta fix that.
I'm using this little brush like crazy, man. All these
Told you. But you know what? So if you look at your bristles, these things, like, we need to order like a subscription of these, because they do wear.
Yeah, I can see that.
Has anybody like trimmed their brushes?
I don't think you can on these. I think they're too small.
Well, are they though? I mean, maybe these. But has anybody taken like a, let's say, a brush that's just a couple sizes, maybe, like something like this, for example. Wait, hold on. You're still full screen. So look, Crafter.
I'm looking.
See something like this, but then trim it.
You know what, Scott? Don't mess with it. Buy new brushes.
Well, I'm not saying today. No, I'm not saying me. I'm just saying, you got folks out there that might not have the money to invest in a more expensive brush. So if they go to Walmart and get like a pack of El Cheapos, and if there's a way to like slim them down to make them, that would be a useful.
Go to where they get Michael's and get them done right.
Yeah, but if they don't have the money, that's what I'm saying.
If they don't have the money for brushes, they can't be doing this anyway, because those heads are expensive. I messed up my eyebrow. I am the worst. I remember she had kind of like heavy eyebrows, though, didn't she?
Everybody in the '60s had heavy eyebrows, I think, or eyelash. I'm thinking of eyelashes. I guess it might have helped if I had a test shot for you to look at.
Coming along.
Damn. Yeah, I think this paint is a little contaminated. This screaming skull.
Yeah, you mentioned that last time. Just ditch it.
Well, I didn't throw it away because I probably, as soon as we were done, I probably forgot about it, and until now. It's a little flat brush. Let me try that. I'm just trying to fix her hairline while the eyes dry, so I can go back to that. Jay, Spy, when you're doing a design like what you're doing now, now I know you've got like really intricate things and things that aren't so much as intricate, but how long does it usually take you to put something like that together? I don't mean like physically, but I mean just like to get it designed.
Yeah, it can take a while. I mean, it depends on what it is. Like, there on this one, there's a lot of angles, so you know it's a little more complex. But even, and I remember, like Crafter and I were talking about this once about like a German hand grenade. You know, it's just a stick, then with like a soup can on the end. But so that sounds real easy, but then you look at the details, and then the soup can has a rim around, you know, both ends. So, you know, you have to pull that out a little bit, and the stick really isn't a stick; it's kind of curved.
Yeah.
So you have to pay attention to that too. I mean, depends on how much details you want, and then you know, I think on the soup can part, it had some rivets or some screws or some other. So you know, it depends on the detail, but then after the design looks good and everything, and then I go through a couple more steps and then print it out. Then I size it. You know, I size it for what I think. Okay, this should be good. Then I print it and then look at it, compare it to Amigo, and then you know, if it's good, great. Otherwise, you know, tweak it a little bit, smaller,
Right.
bigger.
So what would you say in 3D printing design? What would you say that if to like somebody that wanted to get into it, is there any particular thing that they need to any particular skill they need to be strong in? And I guess what I'm leading to is math.
Oh yeah. I have one of those Amazon Echoes, and
Okay.
I'm asking that thing math questions all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
So give me an example if you don't mind. Like what would be like a frequent asked question?
It's usually like, you know, if you have something that's, you know, I always use millimeters on this because, you know, I'm not dealing with fractions, and then because it's Migo, millimeters just seems to make more sense anyway. So if I'm measuring a line and, you know, I have to divide that into, well, actually the tool has something to divide a line into however many parts, but actually I was working on something earlier today, and I had so much space, and I had to put in like 6 different pieces, but the pieces were 18 millimeters thick. So, and I had this much room. So I had to calculate how much is the gap. So,
Okay.
you know, 6 times 18, and then subtract that from the total amount, and then take the total amount and divide by 7, because it'd be 7 gaps. So
Wow.
just kind of stuff like that. I could sit there and write it down, or even pull out a calculator, but then or use one on the computer. But it's just so much easier asking.
Yeah,
Asking the
absolutely. You
machine.
don't, you don't have to change screens and have all these
Right.
screens open. That's my
Type stuff in. Yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So let me ask you this: from the time that you started doing 3D design and printing till right now, how much has the technology come along to adapt? So in other words, like all this all this dividing and stuff, you're always going to have to do that. But how much of that is slowly being incorporated into the actual programs to where it's it's kind of like being done for like an AutoCAD thing,
I guess they add tools, but here I'll show something on here. Like I have this line down here. Here, I'll zoom in, and I want to divide this into like 10 parts or something like that. So I highlight the line, turns blue. I right click. It says divide, and then all I have to do is move the mouse, and you can see it puts these red dots in there.
Okay.
So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions. So I can click and it disappears, but then it also leaves like if I want to draw a line there, it also leaves an endpoint there. Whereas there were no endpoints from here at all. So I can grab that one, and then I can go to the next one, etc. like that. So
Far out.
they got some cool things, and but how far it's advancing. This is, if you can see it, this is SketchUp 2017.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're challenging yourselves in other ways.
Yeah, handicapped probably.
That's
But
funny.
there's, because Google started SketchUp, and they went up to 2018, I think, and then they sold it, and then all of a sudden this other company wants money, and
A lot
the
of
whole
money,
thing that
yeah.
was cool about SketchUp is it was free. You could do
Yeah.
the Pro and then pay, but now you can't even get a free version of the other stuff, which was
because they realize people need it now. Yeah.
yeah, right.
Wow.
So
Capitalism.
I may have to, well,
Spend some money.
or I may have to switch products. But
Oh,
so far,
okay.
I'm comfortable with this, so it's fine. But the other thing is, yeah, it is snowing, Chris. It snowed today, and I think we got probably a couple inches. 65. Yeah, 2 days ago. Yeah, it was high 50s here.
Family okay.
Ryan, Dr. Amigo talk about this stuff. Yeah.
What?
Okay. So SketchUp is really good for architectural stuff and lines and things like that. If you want to do any kind of organic things like a face, something like that, you would not use SketchUp. You'd use some other tool that you
Right,
can
yeah.
shape things and
You can
sculpt
shape and
things
do,
and
right.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Very interesting. Interesting. Okay, so Crafter, I'm ready
Yeah.
to put some white in the eyes. Now, against my better judgment, I'm actually going to do white instead of trying to
white.
do it like it. But I like doing that because I think white looks too white. But I'm
No,
gonna
you need
do it.
white in this case. You need white.
Okay, so just a little dab will do me. Please, Lord, I do not want to be here all night. Let's see. I can tell, Chris, I can tell you right now. Yes, El Cheapo, the house brand. I would pay money to put Dr. Migo on the spot myself.
He's probably thinking of other things than what you're thinking, Scott.
No, yeah, well, he's not going to get the the conversation. He's like, what's 3D printing? Paul, that's where you...
We live in a wonderful age, don't we, where we can make toys and do our own thing.
I live
Yeah.
in the one where we can make fun of people too.
That's not the fun part, though.
Oh, it is for me. Okay. Well, she's not going on a date tonight with that makeup. I'm gonna have to hit this a couple times.
I think I'm done.
Of course you are. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my eye to dry so I can hit it again, what else can I do? Lips?
Well, what I did was I painted the lips. And let me show you the process that I use for that. I grab myself a thin brush, not the thin one that I'm using for you know, the eyes and stuff, but I just get a little water and I put it on my soap bar. Everybody has one of these little soap bars in
No,
there.
everybody does it.
Right? You got one of these soap bars, right?
No.
A little drop of soap will do it too. So you just get a little bit of soapy water right there. You see, I have a drop. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of my flag red. That's what I'm going to be using for the lips on your nurse chapel. And I'm just going to dip a little bit in there. And you see how watery this is? You see how watery that is? Then I'm going to get my little fine tip brush. And I'm going to take that. And I'm going to put it into the lips of my number one. Now, I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it again. And I did a different color. I actually mixed a little orange in mine, because if you look at the pictures of number one, she has like an orangish looking lipstick. Right? Doesn't that look like number one?
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I had to walk away. I don't.
Walk away, Scott. Just walk away.
No, it's not for that. Not like that. Walk away.
Are you getting your soap bar?
Dude, I mean, like, we don't use bar soap. We use, like, you know,
Yeah,
food squeeze.
a little kitty bit, though.
Doc, do we have bar soap? Yeah. I mean, is it like good? I mean, just like a little hotel thing or something like that? Yes? Where? Top shelf in the back. Okay. Top shelf in the back. Top shelf in the back. Okay. Oh. Okay. Look at that. I didn't say anything. I said I ain't gonna say anything, but this is really old. Nothing.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
Get your bar soap?
I got bar soap. All right. So now what do I do? Take the bar soap and do what?
Oh, okay. So I get my brush, and this is not my really skinny brush. This is kind of like a smaller brush. And I'm just going to drop it into the bar soap.
Drop it into the bar soap.
Yeah, form a little dot of water and soap right here on the
Oh,
side.
okay.
So I'm just forming a little drop of water and soap.
Lather it up.
Well, I don't know if it's going to lather. You shouldn't have that much soap.
Oh, well, this is lather-esque.
Oh.
I mean, it's Dial. You didn't say what brand. I mean,
Okay. So now that you have your watery, soapy little thing, you're going to grab your color called Flag Red.
Flag
and
red.
you're gonna drop some Flag Red in there.
Okay. I do not. I have real red.
Okay, whatever. Real red. And that's going to be the color that you're going to use for your lips. And then for the blush on your face, you're going to add some more water to that. And you're going to kind of like really, really water down. You're going to kind of blend it into her cheeks, just cheeks. Let's do the lips first. Let's worry about the lips.
Yep. I'm gonna get a little cherry too and see which looks better.
Yeah, and then you're going to use your little teeny brush, and you're just going to paint the lips. You're not like going out. You're just going to go between them, and then just a little bit, go out a little bit each time.
You know what? Yeah. You said her number one has some orange in her look.
Yeah.
If you ever do her again, use cherry because that looks exactly like what you're saying. I just poured some out.
Oh, really?
Okay, so, yep. All right. So, all right. Now, I'm sorry, Crafter. So, say that again. So, I'm gonna go and do what now? So, I got the.
Once you got your soapy, watery mess here, you're gonna take it with your little teeny brush, your teeny 20/0,
Okay.
and you're gonna pick them up, and you're just going to paint between her lips, not outside of her lips, between her lips.
So you already painted the lips?
I already painted mine.
Okay, no, but so do I paint the lips first and then put the soapiness, or do I put the soapiness and then paint the lips?
No, you make your soapy mess over here, and then you use it to paint the lips.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
Did not understand that.
Yeah, you add your. You see, it should look like this. It's not like, it's like a watered down version, but it's not really watery. It's just kind of like watery, because what you've created is a wash, and that wash is going to go between the lips, and it's going to color them, and it's going to give you like kind of a natural effect.
Okay, so when do I actually do the lips then?
Right now.
Later?
No, do them right now. After you made your wash thing.
Okay, actually, I got to rinse my brush because I already washed the. Did you add water to the soap?
Yeah, that's the. Here, let me go through the whole thing again. Okay, just grab a brush, any brush that you have. Okay. And I'm gonna dip it in water. So dip your brush in water.
Yep.
And then run it across the bar soap.
Yep.
And then create a little dot of water using bar soap and your water.
Okay.
And to that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna add your red.
Okay.
A little drop of red. It looks like you're doing it. I don't.
Yeah, I am. I just want to make sure that I did everything right,
Yeah.
because now I'm ready. I'm already ready to dip my little 2.0, and I'm just going to run that in between the lips, right?
Yeah, that's all that you're doing.
Okay.
How are you doing, John?
Good, real good. I got working on the base right now for the monitor.
Steve?
Yeah, try to put some like flesh on between the, see how on my eye, it has like a,
I'm waiting for my eyes to dry. That's why I was doing the lips.
well, I was going to tell you to do the lip good, yeah.
No, I was just saying, yeah, I was just showing you the lip thing. I was waiting for the eyes to dry.
Yeah, keep going with the lips.
Okay, so.
Add a little bit more. I think it's a little darker, so add a little bit more of the red.
Right. Right. So all I did here was just run that little soap line that you were talking about. That's what you wanted, right?
Yes.
So
and
now
then that soap line, then you're going to build out to the bottom lip. You're only doing the pouty lip. You're not doing the top lip.
Okay, so I do this with just the soap or with the regular red now?
With just the soap and what red. You might have to add a little bit more red to it because it looks a little thin.
Okay. She ain't pouty no more. She looks like she needs to go to the hospital. It's a good thing she's a nurse.
Yeah, painting female faces, boy, I don't know. It's tough. I'm just telling you. Put it on screen so I can see it as you do it, Scott.
Well, okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's got to be hard. Never mind. You take care of your model. Yeah, we don't need to see it. It's hard when you're painting on screen. How's it coming?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I it's taking a lot of white to get coverage. And I'm not sure about the lips. I think she might be a little bit too pouty. So I'm trying to get rid of some of the poutiness. Yeah, she looks a little goofballish to me, but Steve. Oh, I didn't realize I'm on full screen.
I'll tell you what the problem is. The raccoon eyes. Let me show you. Can you go back to mine real quick? Okay. Now, you notice how here towards the nose, I don't have the black.
Right. Show me the other. Show me the other head. The one that's that has the same eye pattern.
I just spilled all my water.
I am sorry.
That's okay. Oh no, it's not your fault.
Well, I prompted you to pull the. Okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I got to go in there and get rid of that.
And you just put a little drop of the flesh paint in there.
Okay.
And then your white's going to be the border towards the nose, not the black. And then the black is just going to outline the lower lid and the upper lid, and then that little curly Q on the side.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Wait. Let me see your lips again.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you do have, yeah, you got a shape up top. I'm not even there yet. Okay.
I
Okay.
gotta go and get some paper towels. I'll be back right back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah, you did make a mess. Wow, Steve's making a mess. Give John some screen time.
Right. Hopefully I don't screw this up.
Just what you've always wanted. Oh boy. Yeah, so this head device really squeezes the hell out of my brain. Like you wouldn't believe.
You don't like your oops.
Huh?
You don't like your vice?
No, my headpiece. I'm wearing.
Oh, for your light. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I'm wearing this thing, man. Oh, I'm like, where is it? Because you're on full screen. Look, I'm wearing this thing on my head.
Oh yeah.
It's like wearing a hard hat.
Yep.
So it's got one of those little, and it's squeezing the shite. But in trade, I can see. It's so weird, man, because painting has always been like, there's a point where, like, I'm blind, like I just can't, or I'm not blind, but I just can't see the detail. So I'm just kind of like winging it, guessing at it, and thinking like, well, yeah, I guess it looks okay. And then when you see it, like on a computer, like, oh shh.
Well, when you take a picture and then you're
yes,
like a good picture, yeah.
Yeah, a good picture helps.
Like all my girlfriends, bless their little hearts, that I went to school with and or used to hang out with in the clubs, and they're nice looking. Some of them got tremendous attributes. Some of them got what God gave them, and that's it. Some of them got aftermarket parts, whatever it might be. But collectively, filters, ladies, because I know you guys are doing it on your cell phones and you think it looks great, but some of you got so many filters on it doesn't even look like you anymore.
That's what I need. I need a filter. So my stuff looks pretty good.
And then if you're gonna use filters and you're gonna really like doctor up your,
She looks a little pale, doesn't she?
To who? To who? Which one? Yours?
Oh,
well, you got your light. I keep telling you, the light is washing everything out, so it's hard to really judge.
Here, let me see if I can push the light up. Or last time I had it down, I think. It looks a lot better in person. That's what I'm going with, anyway.
Oh, I see it, said he.
I'm gonna go ahead and spray her with my matte clear enamel. I'll be right back. Just take me a second.
Hi. Where's my? Oh no. Oh, it's the time of the night where I can't find the brush I just had in my hand. Aha. Here it is. I am going to cheat and add. See it. I just can't seem to get this.
Man, that matte clear enamel does wonders, man. Kind of evened out the paint and everything. Still wet, but
I need to see those lips again, man. I'm not getting this. I'm not catching the I'm not catching what you're. Yeah, I'm not pooping what you're scooping. So let me see what I can. So here's the
you might have
difference.
to add a little bit more color. You want try doing the full strength, but water it down just a tad. I think it's just a little too watered down.
Okay.
See, it worked for this one because she's supposed to have that kind of like natural lip color, I guess. I don't know. I looked at it online and it looked like it was like an orangish red.
Kato's on. Kato Marks. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hey,
Okay,
Kato.
It's the actual yeah, it's the shape too. I'm not catching the shape very well.
Okay, let me put it back on.
Okay, so I'm gonna blow this up. I need to, can you like focus that on the screen for a minute so I can like see how you're catching that? Yeah, see, I don't. It's like I don't have the detail that you have.
Well, I just followed the upper lip line. Do you see how I followed it?
Yeah, but see how you got the like the little crest under the nose? Like I don't have that in this head. Look at. Hold on. Or maybe I painted it out or something. I don't know.
Might have painted it out.
See, like I don't see it.
Well, it's okay because what you can do is you can just do a little divot with
I can do a what?
like a little divot with the flesh colored paint.
Okay.
You can make your own.
Wow. Yeah, yours looks really good compared to mine. Mine looks like she's an ugly broad.
You know what? Female heads are the worst, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Not gonna touch that one, Scott.
Yeah, I ain't going there.
No, I mean to paint them because you know you want your figure to look beautiful and have some really nice makeup. I don't know anything about makeup. Do you guys know anything about makeup?
If I did, I wouldn't admit it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's outsource.
Oh no! I am making a mess. Look at that. My wife is gonna kill me.
What are you doing?
I'm like, I haven't capped anything. I'm gonna have to clear up this whole thing and come back.
Here, yeah. Let me get you off camera so you're not immortalizing your messiness.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Even though it's on forever, but. Oh, lordy. So, I see what he said. This is what he's saying. Oh my God. Oh, snap.
How's that, Scott?
Oh wow, check it out.
Proportions might be a little off.
So that's good. I don't know what that bottom thing is on the actual picture.
Which one?
The picture of the actual prop. I just don't know what that is. I've never noticed that before.
The base here?
Yeah, what is that like that?
These are like data cards that they put in the slot.
Okay. Well.
Oh, you're doing the data cards too?
Well,
No,
I'll have to.
but no,
And then they'll be able to slip into here too. And you store them here and you just put them in here.
Right. So.
Save me a copy.
Okay. So you know what? So like the pixels. I just figured out. Yeah, because I couldn't tell what that was.
Oh, down here, yeah.
Yeah. So now I know.
grainy.
So now I can see. Right, exactly. So now I can see the square, like the first one being the darkest one, and then there's like a yellow and an orange and and a red. Yeah, I can see exactly what it is. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect, man. That's awesome.
Like I said, I might have to mess with the proportion. This might be a little too high or not wide enough or whatever, but I can tweak that after it's just by stretching it a little bit too, as long as it doesn't take anything out of whack too much.
That's awesome. So how big is that going to be?
Well, I'll size it down to Amigo size.
Oh, but well, yeah. I mean,
yeah, I don't know, at least a couple inches. Probably a couple inches. Right?
yeah. Sorry, I went back to the lips.
Yeah.
These lips I got. Like, mine looks like a backstreet hooker right now. I gotta fix this. Oh Lord. Yeah, I need to. I should get a bunch of 12-inch female heads. Just practice because, like Crafter said, I don't even know how to. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to. I don't even know where to start with trying to make a female look femaleish, like the 14-inch figures. Those are those were some unattractive, to say the least, women. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like Batgirl and Wonder Woman, and it's just not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to do, makeup and paint. I mean, these are 14-inch, so these are huge heads, and obviously more noticeable than. You think like it'd be easier to paint, but then you've seen a couple people take them and just like really do, wonders. Oh God, I gotta take my headpiece off. Oh shoot, it was for 48 hours only. Doggone it. Oh, it might still be on. Never mind. I'm not even gonna mention it. It's too.
Well, everyone's curious now, so.
It's a sale from someplace, and I don't know what it is. I don't remember the place. It's in England. You buy 5 and you get 5 free. Buy 2 and you get 3 free or something like that. And it's Mego figures, but they're the Star Trek ones. So you got like but it might not be on anymore. I was told about it yesterday.
Okay.
And like one of them was the Spock set. So it had the pilot episode tan, shirt, and then the other one was the 50th anniversary Spock, and Worf was one of them. I filled a cart, but I decided not to do it. I know I have them. All right, so Crafter, are you there? Okay,
I'm
so
here.
all right, so mine, she's looking rough, but I gotta go on. I'm gonna have to go back and touch up. So now what do I do?
All right, so let me see. Bring her closer for her eyes. I think that red is too red. If that makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, she's looking rough. So
Okay, well, the next thing you have is the hair. Do you have your Agrax Earth shade?
yes, I do.
So you're going to use your Agrax Earth shade to kind of like give the detail for the head, the hair.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back on the lips because I can't get the shape either. I'm just gonna have to do it a couple times until I get it. Yeah,
Yeah, you may have to. It happens.
Like I was telling John, I need to get some heads to practice on because I didn't even try a female head before. I'm like, I had enough trouble making a male look like a male. I paint a Batman and it looks, who's that? Like, really? So. All right, Agrax Earth Shade.
Oh, Kato left. He was talking about the apes. I think we got too much into the painting. We missed him.
Oh, sorry, dude. All right, so Agrax Earth Shade, brush, dip. Yes.
And then paint the hair.
Okay.
Okay, dilute it a bit. It's a little strong.
Okay.
Add a little water to that. Let's see it.
Oh, where am I? Okay.
Okay, yeah. Spread that around. See how it's kind of filling in the hairlines and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. Let me get a wider fan brush.
First, you're going to have to get the antique parchment for your final dry brush. That's good. That's a good base coat, though. But you want the hair to be more platinum blonde, so make sure you get a dry brush of the antique white and then a very, very fine dry brush on just the highlights with the gold.
Okay. So.
What do you think of my number one?
I think you got to get her. You want to get her an accurate outfit.
Yeah.
So really, if you look at her outfit, she's kind of wearing the same thing. So she's got it kind of looks like a sweater.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a sweater. I saw that. It's like a jacket. It's like an open front jacket where she has a command shirt underneath.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. Her tunic has the collar is like a big puffy collar, like a sweater, and it's monocolored.
Well, I didn't even anticipate doing this character. I got the head as part of a lot, so I'm happy with the way she looks now. I mean, I was looking for something to do with that outfit.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it's looking good, Jspy.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to be putting a pin and then a hole.
Okay.
Between these two, so this will sit on top of there and then be able to swivel.
Yeah. Looking good. How about the table itself?
Yep, I think that's next.
Hey, did you see the way they did that leg arrangement?
Yeah. Well, Yeah, you had a couple of pictures in there that one was different, but one was like, somebody's interpretation of it.
Yeah.
I try to stay away from those, as just use those as a, not the first resort, I guess.
Well, see,
But
the reason I put that in there is because they use the structure behind it to help support it as like the third leg.
well,
I don't Okay.
I think I got it. You let me know if I don't.
Oh, yeah, I'm not the guy.
Well,
But yeah, I am the guy. I'm always doing that, right?
I think he's being sarcastic when he was saying that. So yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah. You're the man.
All right, so yeah, this is gonna be definitely my my most touched up after hours head.
Yeah, you may have to work on it just because that's painting the women is just the hardest thing to do.
Told you when you get their permission, that's the biggest step, and from there it's usually downhill.
Yeah, but I was surprised that it's kind of like looks like her.
So all right,
Apple
so
is really good.
now I'm gonna have to do a another wash and another everything. But for grins and giggles and all that, what would be next? The
Okay.
actual the eyeballs itself.
Yeah, you need to do the eyeballs, and to do the eyeballs, you're going to get yourself that Spaceballs gray,
Yeah.
and you're just going to drop them in there. And what it does, you can see there's different colorations in there. I didn't put any like dots of white or anything like that. It's just Spaceballs gray has like these different. It's like a swirly effect. I don't know. It's really weird. It works out really well for blue eyes. And then do you see how above the eyes I use my blue wash?
Yeah, I wouldn't do the blue wash or anything like that. Oh, I didn't do I haven't done eyebrows either. Did you do eyebrows?
Yeah, your eyebrows are going to be tan. That's why, I mean the khaki. That's why you got the khaki.
Yeah, this is definitely not my finest hour.
I'm telling you, Scott, the women are the hardest ones. Jspy was smart not to get involved. I know you don't like the female body from Amigo, but I think it's pretty neat.
You are in a class by yourself on that one. I can tell you that.
Really?
That is.
I like it better than the S-type female.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the proportions was better.
What?
I don't know. It's just like the hips and stuff. They look a lot better than the Zika ones or whatever that was. I don't know. I like them better.
You know, if you're going for a safe, friendly thing, that would be probably the only reason I would even say anything like that. But other than that, yeah, it's just the proportions. The whole. That's the biggest thing. The proportions are just way non-human looking.
I think my number one looks pretty cool.
Well, she's in an outfit,
They look good in the outfits.
Yeah, it's like a skinny chick looks great in a big old pantsuit action, whereas a thick girl, not so much, depending. Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. He looks great and everything that he would wear because he wears all these Elvis-like outfits, you know. But Elvis looked like Fat Elvis, depending on what year. Oh, give me strength to get through this eye.
Yeah, I hate the eyes, man. I wish there was an easier way to do them. Too bad Cato left. I'd have told us something.
Hey, Crafter.
Yeah.
You see this picture?
Yeah.
All right. So you see this is angled.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some other pictures that it's straight down, but
right.
This looks good. And then how this over here meets the end of that support. So there's a little support here. But then this, it looks like hits the middle of the table here. Would you agree with that?
I think so. It goes. It's not like a triangle. It has like a flat edge on the side.
Hey, what did you just do?
Yeah. Well, yeah. This has a flat edge. I saw that picture too.
Okay.
Like here.
So, yeah, there you go. There you go. And it goes right in the middle. And it has a little bit of a lip.
Over. Yeah. This goes over that support. Yep. So this is in the middle, and then this is over on the corner over here.
Right.
There's a little bit of a lip there too, I think.
What I would do, see how it's supported by the wall? Go back to that picture real quick.
Yep.
I would do is I would go across the base with another support. Like go down to the base in the corner where the wall where the wall meets that base. Draw a line across the wall. I would probably put another support there.
Oh, like down here?
What's wrong?
No, just across on the base. Well, I guess you could drop it down from there too.
Well, there is a support here.
Oh, there is? I
see how that sticks? Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me zoom in. See how that sticks away from the wall a little bit? And then this whole edge is resting on that.
Yeah, okay. Then that makes sense.
Yeah, so it should be plenty supportive. Okay.
And I would probably attach it to the other leg too.
Yeah, these two are attached.
Okay. And the third one too, I'd make like a little triangle.
You want a third leg?
Base. No, along the base. See where the wall meets the leg? Go back to the wall meeting the leg.
Yeah.
Trace a line across the wall. On that no, down at the bottom. Where it's on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. Trace a line across there. That's where I'd put my other base. I'd put a base there, and I'd also attach it to the base at top, so that you get like a good sturdy table.
Well, yeah. Yeah, what you're saying sounds. I think we're on the same page.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's just like I think they're using the wall there to help support it, and they have that little leg as a drop down. It's not like a real leg.
Well, I got it.
You know, you can. A lot of that stuff. Oh shoot, that would have been the wrong color. I'm glad I didn't do that. A lot of that stuff are actual, furniture that you can actually, in some cases, like look up, the furniture of like those chairs, for example. The crew chairs. You can find those.
Yeah, Captain Kirk's chair was like an executive chair.
No, I mean like the crew chairs were like actual, 60s decor that you could get. Okay, did I tell you that I've frustrated myself to no end?
No, that's
Nothing
right there.
Oh, nothing like being aggravated on a Friday night because you wanted to be.
Sorry.
Okay, let me see. And with a physically induced headache. Come on, baby cakes, get in there.
Physically induced. What does that mean?
This headband.
Oh yeah, yeah. Right.
The
You should ditch that.
I can't see without it. It does the actual. I mean, you think this is, well, I think this is bad. Enough. You should see what it'd be like without this. Oh yeah, she's got multiple issues. Okay. At any rate, getting back to.
That happened last time, but then you did a little stuff on your own off camera.
I know, but
the camera adds another complexity that you don't need, honestly.
Well, the camera's not affecting me. I'm not looking at the camera. I'm concentrating on this more than anything. But the thing is like the end game is to be able to do this on cue without having to. Let me see your eyebrows.
See how that khaki just barely shows them?
Yeah, without having to go through khaki. Without having to go through hey buddy, you didn't get a treat? Can I paint some eyebrows and I'll give you a nice what do you feel like? You want one of those dental things? Did you brush your teeth today? I know you didn't brush your teeth because you don't have fingers. So here. Hold on. There you go. Too slow. Don't look at me like that. You know what it is. Same flavor it's always been. Okay, so you said tan. Oh, that's tan flat. That's not what I want. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a khaki color.
Yeah, I got it. It's here somewhere. Olive drab. Dark tan. God bless. What happened to it? I might have to use the old. What about Xandri dust?
No, don't use. Oh yeah, Xandri dust might work. Yeah.
He's like, no, go ahead. I got Beachcomber base. What was that for?
That was for an 8 or something we did. Oh no, we did it. We the cowl for the Mexican.
No, I wrote it down. This is one of the colors you said to have. Beachcomber beige.
No, it was peach. It was.
Oh, you're right. Why did I think? Okay. Anyway.
It was passion peach, or what's it called? Peachy peach.
Oof, this might be dark. Too dark.
Off the camera.
Shit. Okay, so what is khaki? Khaki's like a like Beachcomber beige. Wouldn't that be khaki?
Tan.
Well, I'm just telling you the colors I used.
Okay. So, but what color would you say khaki is?
Tan.
I got khaki here.
Does that answer your question?
No.
Look, see, it's like a yellower color.
All right.
I thought you had khaki.
I thought I did too, but I can't seem to find it. I got a bunch of. Tell me what the hell is it? Oh, drab. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna look good.
What are you doing there, John? It looks good.
Working.
So you did her eyebrows are like arched.
Here, let me grab it. I just followed. Isn't there like a little line there?
Yeah. Okay.
I just followed the line.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think this might be a little bit too dark.
Is it khaki?
It's no, I
Yeah.
don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't have a khaki. I use a Xandri dust. It's too dark. Okay, so that's not a good one.
Yeah, I think you should probably just cut right here and get the color that you need.
Yes, sir. I think you're right.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow. If you want to just like meet on Facebook and we'll go over it together.
Well, I'll show you. I don't know when I'd be available tomorrow, but what I'll do is I'll do an update. And I tell you what, I'll hit you up tomorrow night. And what are you doing tomorrow night? Well, tomorrow night for me, it'll still be probably afternoon for you.
Yeah. 4 o'clock to me is like what, 6 o'clock to you?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind helping you out. Not a big deal.
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, if you're available, we'll just do an update to this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So here we are, folks. We're going to update. Christine is looking pretty bad right now.
Actually, Scott, it's not looking that bad. Put your hand behind it so I can see the base. Behind it.
I know. Yeah, I kind of went
over.
over.
Not looking that bad. The lips, the shape is looking good, but it's just the color.
It's off. So, but I'm gonna fix it. That's the thing. I'm not giving up. I'm going to fix it because that's what I do when we're off camera. And I'm gonna get the gold. Because actually, that's what I was gonna do. Like I said, I had a surprise job that was 2 hours away that we had to do last 2 days of the week, and it just took too much out of me and too much time, so I wasn't able to get all the correct. Look, like I said earlier, if I would not have seen that little message that just said home, that you sent, because it clicked right there. I cooked dinner and it's sitting there ice cold and I didn't even eat. I was like, oh shit, I got to do this. And because I forgot. I didn't forget, but I was just work got in the way. So all right, so let's just do this. It is 11:40. It is too late for me to carry on. My head is squeezed. So tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to do an update on this. John, Jspy, let's see what you've got.
Well, there's the beginning of the table. There's the computer. And then these toggle switches here, I noticed there's a bunch of them embedded in the table here. Here, I'll show you this picture.
There was a picture that I sent. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'll be adding these in there as well.
Oh, so this is a leg, right? So you see what this is, right? Let me see your 3D drawing. Yeah, now go back to yeah, so what this is, you see this end leg right here, the hollow one? That, yeah, right where you're, right, yeah. That, I think that's the same on, if I'm not mistaken, that's the same on both sides, and they supported it like it, so this table has one leg, one, what would this be called? This would be like a U, or possibly a C leg. So it has one C leg, and then it's wall supported right here on the other corner.
Right.
See how it's right, exactly. So
just like my drawing.
Yeah, you know what? He included the wall. Look.
You included the wall, right?
That's not the wall though. That's a support. It's not the wall.
Right. But do you see how, like, okay, if you turned your drawing, right? Okay, so that support is okay. So you see how the leg continues. So this leg. I mean, I'm not telling you how to do anything, but the leg is the same on both sides.
Yeah. See, he's talking about how it curves up. Right there. See how it curves up?
Yeah, right where your mouse
Oh,
is.
look at that. Yep.
Yeah, so it's the same leg, and then that little wall support. That's
So it's
just that's
symmetrical.
right.
Well, not
Exactly.
really, because this looks like an angle. That's why I did an angle. This would have to go straight up.
Yeah, that would have
Here,
to fall.
let me make you bigger. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, because it's not the same leg, Scott. It looks like it's a little bit different in the back, but it does go up. You're right about that.
Now, see
So,
this one. This one doesn't. This is just the flat piece that's against the wall, and this does not come up.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, this doesn't have the curve in there either. This is a sharp.
Right. So check
So-
that out. So this is different. Oh, this is a crew quarters too.
Yeah, but it was the same table. I think they just moved it.
Well, clearly it's not the same because you got the different. I mean, not that they had a set for each thing, but this could be, a different season. Because they build the stage, shoot the scene, or if this scene is used, throughout the episodes, it'll say. Wait, go back to that. What was that other thing that you just showed?
The little drawing.
But no, this one it looks like it does have it,
Right.
but this isn't angled either. So I mean, this is somebody's interpretation.
So basically, that's somebody trying to figure out this area, though. But that interpretation to me, so this is sick bay.
This is somebody's.
Oh no, it's quarters.
Yeah, this is somebody's quarters.
Okay.
Show 'em the one with sick bay. The one with Spock and Kirk.
That's not sick bay, is it?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
that's sick bay. Oh no, that's not the
No,
one.
no, that's not. That's
Captain Kirk was leaning over the desk.
Well, that's the same from the same
That's
scene.
the one.
That is the one, or is it? I mean, this one's angled. You can see that's angled,
Yeah.
and this is
so.
this
Yeah.
is an actual, from the show. So
Dude, this, I mean, it's your interpretation because there's 3 seasons. I'm sure some of the stuff, some of the actual props they reused, but maybe some of that type of stuff they might have had to build, like, well, we didn't save that, so we built, like, see that table right there? Go back to that one.
Yep.
Honestly, that's how I would do it. But that's kind of boring. But because that's kind of like, you got the same wall support right there,
yeah, and that's angled in as well, just
Yeah.
like this one.
I think you're on the right track, John. It looks good.
I
And
mean, it
this
wouldn't be bad to
is-
do this one either.
This actually is the sick bay one because there's the bio bed right there. So this is
Right.
actually,
This would be if you're doing sick bay, you'd do this one.
good Lord have
Sorry,
mercy,
Steve.
So that's where Chapel sat in those little skirts. Boy, I'd be in there every day. Hey, do you have aspirin?
This is
Hey, do you have aspirin?
right on the end of this bed. It says Scott, reserved for Scott.
No, I wouldn't be there. I'd be standing in front of the like I'd come in. Actually, I'd
Okay.
stand at the
Well, you know what?
door.
I like the table that you're making. I think it's fine. I think it's looking good. I'm trying to save Scott here because
I know.
Oh, what was that?
All right, so there it is. I can give you guys an update. when it's
Yeah,
done.
let's come back tomorrow if you can. I don't know if you can.
I got things going on. Like, I don't know. Well, when were you guys meeting?
When would you be available?
Like 5?
No.
John, when are you going to be available?
Like before. Well, I couldn't go any later than like 4.
Which is what time for me?
5.
5.
That's
Okay.
3 for me. That would work out. I'd be fine.
I couldn't go later than that though. because I got stuff going on an hour after that. I gotta get ready and stuff.
Okay, so what's later?
I can't. I gotta stop by 3 my time.
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay, okay. Wait.
Oh, so 2 your time, 3 o'clock Scott's time.
If it goes an hour.
Yeah, it won't go an hour. I think it'll go half an hour.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get the paints and stuff by then. Let me I'll message you guys and I'll just let you know, see how my schedule's running. I got some errands to run in the morning.
Okay.
Sounds
But
good. Yeah, stop off at Walmart. I mean, all the stuff's at Walmart.
well, I mean, yeah, but I got other things I got to do. So I'll be up. Actually, I'm going to be up closer to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. I got to go look at some music equipment. But all right, yeah, sounds good, guys. Yeah. So she's looking pretty. She's looking. Wait a minute.
I think you got the application down. It's just the colors.
You know what? There's one more thing I can do. Let me just take a brush to this real quick. I might be able to.
Hey, John, I like that little cabinet with the little dealies in there.
The data cubes or whatever.
The little chip.
Okay.
Not quite cubes. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so put a little tweak.
The 3.5 inch floppies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. I think it looks a little better now. What do you think?
Not really. Where'd you get that head?
I just fixed I gave her a haircut and.
No, seriously, is that the Playmates head?
Yes, it is.
It doesn't look bad at all. You should shrink
No.
that down.
Well, this is one of these ones that for the most part people just straight on put on a Amigo body and slap the Playmates outfit and throw it on eBay and say custom Nurse Chapel and try to sell it for $75. Shameless, folks. But anyway,
So what's wrong with yours, Scott?
she looks like
It's just the colors, honestly. I think the applications are fine. It's just the colors.
no, she looks like she might have had a little fentanyl in her with those. Couldn't do her lips too well, and she's a little tweaky-ish. Hey,
Like I said, I think the paint app's fine. It's just, like I said, the color. The lips need to be redder or darker red, like blood red.
Okay. Yeah, because you can't get much more red than that.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually a little bit orange, isn't it?
I need to borrow a couple $.
Oh my god.
That's you had on my number one.
A little shaky.
You better save them again, Crafter.
You know what? I'm fine because I used to teach high school. I've seen it all. There you go. You've been dying to show off that body.
How do you like my figure, fellas? Well, you're looking a little manly there. Don't go there.
Man, this is going to be hard. This one right here. I'm not looking forward to this one. I have it right here.
That one's going to be cool.
Oh, mine's going to be better. Well, my head is going to be better. My paint, not so much.
Well, you know what? I'm excited about painting this one.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think yours is a better likeness, though.
We need to make a
I've
709.
already bought this, so
So
What
you
scale is
think
that, Scott?
that's it's 9-inch.
Okay.
So you don't think that you'd rather have the old Migo body than like even this Playmate's body? To me, that's more realistic.
yeah, I think the Playmates female body is pretty good, but I don't know. I guess it's just because I have the nostalgia, you know, for the
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah.
resistance,
you know, like the Uhura and everything. It's just like
resistance, Steve.
futile.
Okay. All right. let's go see how cold my dinner actually is.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Adios, amigos. We'll close with a hymn. Everybody turn to chapter 4, page 3, and